This little device might be the most underrated way to boost your Minoxidil's results. It's called a Derma Pen and I use it to microneedle my scalp. The goal isn't just to poke holes in your skin. It's to trigger a controlled healing process that activates growth factors around the follicle and improves absorption of treatments like Minoxidil. If you are already using Minoxidil and you are not seeing more results, this is where things get interesting. Now, quick clarification. A lot of users use derma rollers. I don't recommend them as the first choice. Derma rollers drag across the scalp and can create angled micro tears. A derma pen moves vertically, straight in and out, which is cleaner, more precise, and less traumatic to the skin. It also allows you to adjust the needle depth depending on what you are trying to achieve. So today I will show you exactly how to use a derma pen the right way, including needle depth, frequency, technique, and how to combine it with Minoxidil without irritating your skin. Step 1. Choosing the right derma pen. Not all derma pens are equal. You want a derma pen that has adjustable needle length and adjustable speed. This matters because different areas of the scalp have different sensitivity, and you don't want to overlook a spot just because the device lacks power. Equally important, replaceable cartridges. Hygiene is non-negotiable. Each cartridge should come sterile from the box and be replaced after each use. Reusing the same cartridge can increase infection risk or dull needles that increase more skin trauma. Sharp, single-use needles make a difference. Step 2. Adjust the derma pen to the correct needle depth. This is where most people go wrong. More depth does not mean more growth. For enhancing Minoxidil's absorption and stimulating hair regrowth, 0.5 mm to 1.5 mm is the sweet spot for most people. That depth is enough to stimulate the dermis without causing unnecessary damage. You can experiment going slightly higher, but I never recommend going above 1.5 mm at the scalp. Deeper isn't better. It just increases inflammation and recovery time. So for most beginners, I recommend setting your pen to 0.6 mm exactly to start. This is what has been tested in many clinical trials as being the most effective needle depth for hair regrowth. Step 3. Use the derma pen properly. Start with a clean scalp. Dry is fine. Slightly damping your hair is optional but not required. Turn on your device. Gently press the pen onto the thinning area. For most people, that's the hairline or crown. Now, move in a controlled pattern. Go vertically over a small section about 6 to 8 passes. Lift the pen. Then go horizontally over the same area. Again, 6 to 8 passes. You do not need to create bleeding. Mild redness is enough. If you are drawing blood everywhere, you are overdoing it. Then move to the next thinning area and repeat. Important tip, do not microneedle in those areas with healthy, thick hair. Focus only on zones you are trying to improve. Now let's talk about the real reason you are here. Boosting Minoxidil's results. Microneedling increases growth factors on its own, but when combined with Minoxidil, you are attacking the problem from two angles: mechanical stimulation plus medical stimulation. Here's the schedule I recommend. Microneedle once per week. Pick a fixed day, for example, every Sunday. On that day, do not apply Minoxidil. Most Minoxidil solutions contain alcohol, and applying it immediately after microneedling can cause unnecessary irritation to the skin. Resume Minoxidil the following day and continue daily use as normal. Consistency matters more than intensity. If you microneedle aggressively but apply Minoxidil inconsistently, you won't see optimal results. And here's something very important. Microneedling is not magic. It amplifies what you are already doing. But if you are consistent with Minoxidil, this combination can noticeably increase hair regrowth results. Results typically start becoming noticeable after 3 to 4 months. Full evaluation should be done after 6 months. If you are considering trying this protocol, make sure you are using a quality device with sterile cartridges. I've linked one I personally use in the description if you want to check it out. Now, I'm curious, are you personally using Minoxidil alone, or have you tried combining it with a microneedling device? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I wish you a happy hair journey. Bye.